Skip Kazar, House on the Hill Farm. We are wanting to show you something special today, how we make our raw goat milk ice cream. And as you see here, we have the ingredients of our ice cream. And at the core of that, of course, is the raw goat milk that we purchase from one of two local farmers. This particular goat milk it's come from Kristen Hammock at Hammock Haven Farm. We also buy from Daniel and Martha House at Simply Dutch Farm. Both are pretty local to us here at Waverly Hall. But this is the raw milk that we'll be using. Simple ingredients for our recipe. And we just use our raw milk, our pastured eggs that are absolutely delicious. We have, for vanilla, we use vanilla extract. And of course we use some sugar. This is organic cane sugar. Sounds ritzy. We typically use the non-GMO sugar, but we didn't have any. This is what we use for today. So basically, sugar, milk, and eggs for our base custard. And then for vanilla, our vanilla flavor, we'll of course add vanilla flavoring. And we're also going to do something a little special. We're going to make a batch of blackberry using this frozen blackberry pulp. There's no sugar added from Goya. Seems pretty healthy for added fruit. So we'll probably make a batch of blackberry and have this available for our market a week from today, as a matter of fact. So we'll have vanilla and blackberry ice creams. So let's get to mixing and making this custard. So we're going to mix everything. We're going to heat that mixture up to actually make the custard. Let that sit for 24 hours. And then tomorrow we'll actually make the ice cream in our ice cream maker. Alright, so one batch of our ice cream involves 4 cups of milk, 4 eggs, and about a cup of sugar. And that will roughly, one batch will probably make up at least a quart and a half a canister for our ice cream maker here. It's just a bowl that you freeze, and then you turn it on and it'll spin it. 15-20 minutes, the ice cream is done. So one batch may make a little bit over a quart and a half of ice cream, but that's what I'm referring to. And I'm going to make 4 batches today that will probably make more ice cream than 4 batches. So we'll have a whole gallon of milk. That with the eggs, it's probably going to make 5 or 6 batches, truth be told. Let's get started. So we're going to do both of these jars. We're going to use our Instant Pot. And we are going to pour these bad boys. I'm going to turn my Instant Pot on saute. It warms the milk up pretty quickly. And we're going to melt our sugar right off the bat. And as the sugar's melting, the increased temperature of the milk will melt the sugar. We'll mix up our eggs. So that's 1 cup of sugar. And 2 cups of sugar. 3 cups. 4 cups. And that will be plenty for this ice cream. And we're going to give this sugar a stir rather, in the ice cream. And let that heat up and melt. 4 eggs per batch. This is about, since it's 4 batches, we'll do 4 eggs, 16 eggs total. 4 eggs per batch. These are good pasture-raised eggs. This is going to be some delicious homemade, home-brewed ice cream. The custard is going to be the magic for our recipe. That's why people last year just raved about our ice cream. So delicious. And we made different flavors. We made vanilla, of course, that was our staple. Around 4th of July, we did a red, white, and blue ice cream, which is basically vanilla, blueberry, and strawberry. People really love that, especially the strawberry. We've made some Soursop ice cream, which Soursop is a Central American tropical fruit that's absolutely delicious. You can get the fruit juice or some pulp from other stores. We got ours from up in Atlanta. There may be a store or two that has some of the Soursop fruit juice, but that was a really delicious brand of ice cream that we made. Soursop we were exposed to in Central America and Costa Rica when my wife and I were on a honeymoon a few years ago. We had a Soursop milkshake that was just simply divine. And that's what steered us onto that fruit. So we tried to duplicate in no small part with our ice cream. So in addition to those flavors, we also made a plum ice cream, courtesy of some plums that a gentleman gave us at the farmer's market last year. That plum ice cream seemed to be a hit. And Smokey's down there. Every time we crack an egg open, our cat Smokey he gets very, very curious. He knows what's going on. He loves eggs, scrambled or otherwise. We also made, give this a stir, make sure that sugar's melting. We also made a peaches and cream ice cream that was also a hit. The peaches came from, I think, Fitzgerald Farms or somewhere fairly close by. Picked the peaches, and really good peaches. The ingredients that we use, we try to stay away from any chemically sprayed fruit if we can for our ice cream, and I think we successfully did that last year. So the blueberries, I don't believe they're ever sprayed. Strawberries were not, I don't believe. I think they were organic strawberries at that time. I'm going to mix these eggs up, scramble them up pretty good, and we're going to temper the eggs with the mixture of the ice cream, or the milk rather. So that's 16 eggs in here, so it's quite the thick mixture. Those are awesome pastured eggs. Our hens work really hard for us, and we try to take good care of them too. Trying to get rid of all the lumps. We don't want our ice cream custard to be lumpy more than necessary. It'll thicken up as it heats up, as it refrigerates, where I like getting every last morsel of milk out of these jars. This is some good goat milk. Either one, to Christian or Daniel House, they take good care of their goats. Seems like the sugar is pretty dissolve. Get you close up. Close up of the eggs. Alright, now that our sugar and milk mixture has been adequately mixed in well, the sugar's melted, we have our eggs here. We're going to temper the eggs. So this is how you make ice cream custard. You just get the warm milk sugar mixture and dip it a little bit and pour it into the egg mixture. Since we have so much milk sugar mixture, I'm going to do a few of these. So we got that mixture up to snuff. I'm going to stir as I pour this egg mixture into the milk and sugar mixture. And we are going to bring this mixture up to 170 degrees, pretty much right on the dot, which we will measure with our thermometer. It's going to be a little while before it gets there. It won't take too long, but it will be a few more minutes. And we are going to bring this up to 170, then pour this mixture in the jars and refrigerate it overnight. And then tomorrow, 24 hours later, we'll make our ice cream in our ice cream maker. I'm going to mix this in really well. It can get pretty hot on the bottom, and I don't want the mixture at the bottom to burn. So I'm going to scrape the bottom of the Instant Pot to make sure it doesn't burn. With a gallon of milk, this takes a little bit longer than it would with maybe a half gallon of milk or so to make this mixture, and it takes a while for the temperature to go up. So, but that's alright. $132 degrees right now, so we got a couple more minutes. Keep stirring gently. This is our kitchen right now in the camper until we can hopefully get our house built soon. This is our humble abode. This is our tiny kitchen. That's 170, so we're good on that. So turned off the Instant Pot, just went off anyway. 30 minutes was up. So that's about how long it took to bring this mixture up to temperature. And we tempered the eggs because we don't want to scramble our eggs. We don't want the eggs to cook before we put it in the custard. We don't want the custard to cook the eggs, so it won't turn out right. So then we'll take this and pour it into the jars, and we'll go from there. Hello again, welcome to the Kazar Kitchen. We're going to make our ice cream today. So it's been 24 hours thereabouts since we made our custard. So we got some vanilla extract, We're just going to pour a little bit of this in the jar, shake it up, and fill up our canister with some of the custard. It doesn't take much of an extract. This is a simple ice cream maker. Again, in 15-20 minutes, the ice cream is done. So we're just going to turn this on and pour the mixture in. We'll let that sit for 20 minutes. And it'll be nice and creamy here shortly. Alright, while the vanilla is churning there, we're going to make a little bit of the blackberry custard and make that with the next batch that we do. So again, we have the Goya blackberry pulp. This seems to be seedless. I don't see any seeds in here. So come Saturday when we're selling this ice cream at the market, don't let the blackberry seeds deter you, because there won't be any seeds in this blackberry ice cream. So we got about 3/4 of a cup of the pulp, and we'll pour it in with this custard we made yesterday. We'll give this a nice shake. You can see the consistency there. I don't really see, it's all pulp, it's not really seeds. So once this vanilla gets done, we'll throw this in with the next frozen canister that we have, and we'll make some blackberry ice cream. Alright, that looks done. So we're going to scoot this out into our ice cream containers. These are pretty handy little things that we got on Amazon. So we got several of these, and if you've been at the market, you've seen us dip ice cream out of it into your cup, which we hope to do again for you this Saturday at the Midland Market. So we have vanilla, and let's get this in the container and get it freezing. Man, it's so good. And I always make a mess doing this as well. Isn't your mouth watering right now? Just looking forward to Saturday morning at 9 a.m. 9 to 2. We will be there at the Midland Market, extended hours for the Spring Fling this Saturday. We hope to see you there. Nothing like good, raw goat milk ice cream, not pasteurized or homogenized. It's got all of its nice vitamins and minerals of the milk. Moment of truth. I'll scoop this onto. Heather made some wonderful chocolate lava cake that's absolutely off the chain. So we're going to put some of this ice cream on top of there. Hopefully it won't ruin the cake. We'll improve it. Put some raspberries on top. Doesn't that look sumptuous? I mean, can't get much better than this. What mouth watering good. You ready for this? Oh my goodness. A little raspberry in there. Here we go. Cheers. That is so good. You don't know what you're missing. Raw goat milk homemade ice cream. Custard based. Chocolate lava cake won't be there on Saturday, but we will be. serving some ice cream 9 to 2 this coming Saturday at the Midland Market. Vanilla or blackberry. Our next video, we want to be able to shoot how we make our goat milk soap. So Heather will be featuring that episode. She does a phenomenal job with goat milk soap. She's been making it for many years now. And it's in demand. It does really well at the market. People like it. And we're going to be making more soap at some point in time, hopefully sooner than later. Watch out for that video here on YouTube. So thanks for tuning in. Until next time on the Kazar Kitchen episode, take care and enjoy some ice cream. Alright, let's make some blackberry custard. We just tried this, just the custard part. Man, it was so delicious. It's a good balance between tart and sweet. So let's make some of this. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video. We'd appreciate it much. Until next time at the Kazar Kitchen, take care.